It was $65. I love it.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll have to try it. It's worth the investing. So we should be live any second now.
And it's really easy to use. There's a few videos I watch to learn how, and then I just go. I really like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We are live on YouTube. Let me check the chat over here and see. Yes, we are. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I have Amanda Panda Teacher here today. Super excited to have you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
I love your background. Super
Thank
cute.
you. Thank you. It's wrapping paper over a plain wall. I use push pins, so it's just push pinned on the wall.
Oh,
And, and I just add things over. So I keep the same wrapping paper for about 3 months, and then I
okay.
change. So
Good. That's great. Wow, we have 7 people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming. If you're a teacher, let us know how your classes went this morning. If not, how is your morning? How's your morning going? Let us know. Like I said, I'm here with Amanda Panda Teacher, and let's get started. So please tell us about yourself.
I am a mom of 2 boys.
Okay.
They are ages 6 and 10, almost 11 this month. April is my son's 11th birthday. So we will have quarantine birthday. Not sure how that will look for him.
Yeah.
I'm a wife and a crafter. I was a scrapbooker long ago when all that scrapbooking craziness happened. But now I home craft. I'm a VIPKid teacher and I stay home.
Great. Good. So what did you do before VIPKid?
I was a classroom teacher in a brick and mortar classroom. I
Mhm.
was a classroom teacher for 15 years. I taught grades 1 through 4, all in different varieties. And my last 2 years teaching, I
Mhm.
was a technology teacher for teachers in my school district.
Mhm.
So I went to teachers' classrooms and helped do demo lessons and show them as our district rolled out thousands of Chromebooks. So
Right.
this was a couple years ago. So I've been home with my kids for I think 5 years, and
Great.
so I haven't had a brick and mortar job in a little while. So
Okay, good. Very good. What was your why for starting with VIPKid?
it's actually a very sad why.
Oh
It's
no. Okay.
terrible. My
Lay it on me.
husband,
I'm a bit
I know,
emotional lately, but
get ready.
okay.
My husband lost his job. And
Mm,
so when we moved from my brick and mortar job and moved to a new area, I didn't take a new classroom job. And so I stayed home and my husband supported our family. And in California, things are very expensive. So we had to have income and my husband was laid off after 23 years in the same
oh,
company.
wow.
It was really terrible. And so within that week, I had to figure out something to do on the side. I didn't want
Mhm.
to be a substitute teacher or a brick and mortar classroom teacher. I really wanted to stay home. And
Mhm.
so my brother had told me before about VIPKid that there's
Right?
this online teaching thing. So I applied. It was in November of 2017. Within a week, I interviewed and did one demo, and I was in and starting to teach. I taught over Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
so I picked up a lot of students from teachers that didn't open classes, and
Right.
then I taught over Christmas that year, and that's how I built my business.
Great. So what is that? Almost 6 contract?
So I'm almost 6. I'll be
Okay.
6 signing in May, I think. So
Okay.
I've taught 3,500 classes. I don't know
Great.
I don't know how I did that. I think I did like 3,500 and subtract thousands of hours of sleep
Right?
because I'm Pacific Coast time, so our
Mhm.
time zone is not the best for anything called sleep, um,
Right.
and teaching. So I've sacrificed a lot, but I have a loyal crew of amazing regulars, and I
Good.
love my students. And teaching one-to-one, there is no substitute, nothing any better
Yeah.
than just me and one kid. It is like magic,
Yeah.
really, really magic.
Right. I'm a brick and mortar teacher too, so The one-on-one is definitely a different feel, different,
I love it. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can go back. I think there's a question you have for me in the future about in a few years where I see myself.
Okay. Okay.
I could see myself going back to the classroom, but man, I will miss the one-on-one. It is wonderful. I love
Yeah.
my students.
Yeah. Good. So being on the Pacific Coast, what does your VIP kid schedule look like?
Great question. I actually wrote it down. I teach Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
And I teach right now, I'm taking advantage of the kids being home in
Hmm.
China. I teach evening classes from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So there's 4 classes
Hmm.
there. And then I go to sleep for a little bit and wake up for 4:30 classes till
Hmm.
6 and I pick up another 3.
Okay.
So I teach 7 classes over Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've done a lot of different schedules,
Yeah.
and different it just depends on the season, what's going on in our
Hmm.
family and life, like what I can do. I
Yeah.
just finished over the winter doing overnights 2 days
Hmm.
a week. I'm crazy. Oh,
Oh, you're not the only one. Marianne and I think Kelly, we've all done.
so I did it Monday night. I would stay up all night and
Oh
teach
wow.
classes, and then
Hmm.
I would do it again on Wednesday night, just 2 days a week. So all
Right.
my regulars smushed into like that single schedule with me. They stayed with
Yeah.
me. And so I taught classes at 1 in the morning and 2 in the morning, Pacific Coast
Yes.
time. Truthfully, Pacific time is really difficult, but
Yeah.
I found that I cannot be a zombie like 7 days in the week. So I
Yeah.
can't get to bed early enough to get up early enough
Hmm.
7 days a week. But last year in May, I taught for that incentive that VIPKid had for extra slots to open. I
Hmm.
taught every single morning in May for 30 days. It was crazyville. I don't know what I was doing, but I don't
Uh-huh.
think I would do that again. So I take the weekends off, like a section of classes. And
Hmm.
if I feel like a Friday night or a Saturday night, I open short notice or I don't, because
Right.
I have to have a balance for my family. Like I
Yeah.
cannot be zombie mommy, zombie teacher, zombie crafter, like
Right.
zombie anything doesn't work. Oh, I have a funny story to tell you. In my first month teaching, when
Hmm.
I was doing crazy hours to try and build students,
Yeah.
I went grocery shopping. And when I was shopping, I grabbed my cart and started walking away. And I heard this man yelling at me, "Hey, lady, hey, lady." So I turned and I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I took his cart and like
Wait,
walked away in the store.
that's not normal?
It happened to me twice.
I do that all the time, but
I never do that. But that visit, I did it 2 times. I was like, "What is wrong with
oh,
me?"
that's
Like
funny.
sleep deprivation makes your
Right.
mind like, oh, like craziness. So I find a balance so
Uh-huh.
that I can manage with this
Yes.
schedule where all the classes are close together. I cannot do that 7
Yeah.
days a week. I just can't. And
Very
I
important. Yeah.
and I just have to find that balance for my kids and family. And so
Great.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are rough. No housework gets done. Like I'm busy taking care of kids and other things. So by the weekend, then I can kind of catch up and get things
Yeah.
going. So
Great. Good. So let me just let you know. And for those in the chat, if I'm looking down here, I've got my notes and my questions for Amanda. And if I'm looking over here, it's because the chat is over here. So we have a live chat going. Talk amongst yourselves. If you have a question for Amanda or for me, please put it in all caps so that I'll notice it just in case. There's lots going on in the chat, which we love. I want to say hi. Hello, Jessica and teacher Mindy. Kelly Tag is here. Amy, Karen, Janie, Cindy, Meredith. Wow, Evelyn Joy. Sincerely, Serena. Thanks for coming, everybody. Oh, Paige is
hello.
here. Wow, great. Thank you. And to those that are here that I can't see, thanks for coming. Let us know in the chat how you're doing today. And oh, thanks, Evelyn. She said thumbs up the live. Thanks. Okay, I will check again in the chat here in just a little bit for questions. So
Great.
please put them in caps. Okay, so where are we? Oh, what levels do you teach? And
Great.
what's your favorite?
Great question. I am certified to teach levels 1 through 7.
Okay.
I have never had a level 7. I've never had a level 6, but
Oh,
I've had all the rest of the levels from 1 to 5.
okay.
I am certified in all of the supplementals except I don't do TESOL, and I'm working on a couple of the other newer ones. I haven't got every single one. My
Yeah.
schedule is filled. So my regulars fill all my slots.
Good.
So I don't necessarily need to pick up extra things and add more certifications, but my suggestion
Right.
for every person, get as many certifications as you can. It's
Yes.
like a big giant funnel. Do you want a small funnel or do you want a big funnel? So
Right.
for me, I keep all my certifications and I certify in new things. I don't have a favorite level. I have favorite students. Um, every level has certain things about it that I like and dislike.
Of course.
When I first started my first 3 months, I was a level 1 only teacher. So
Oh.
my first 100 classes, I only taught level 1, and I thought, "Oh, I love this level." Well, I love to teach reading too. So in level 2, when we're teaching phonics sounds and reading,
Uh-huh.
I love when kids can read. That's the first
Yeah.
grade teacher in me. But I'm enjoying conversations with level 5 students.
Mhm.
Truly, my mix of classes right now, I have no level 1 regulars. Oh, they've all moved up. So I have a bulk of 2.
Mhm.
They're right now ending 2 and into 3. So I have lots of level 2s and 3s right now.
So
I
get
have
your
a
mammals ready.
I do. Oh gosh, we're all coming to that unit and they're all gonna hit at the same time. Like really, like just take a skin and put it over me on the ground
Right.
because I'll be gone. So I'm working now in level 4 and 5, getting more students.
Uh-huh.
What I think is as your students move up to those levels and you teach those classes with regulars, you get 5 apples and then those levels start to come to you.
Yeah.
So my level 5 student, he's going to 6 soon. Maybe I'll keep teaching him and then get some other level 6 kids. So it's
Right.
like a little fountain that comes as you move up in the levels. I never had
Mhm.
level 4 until my regular went up to 4. And
Oh,
so then when I got to 4, I started getting a few level 4s coming in. So
okay.
I think it's about experience and being taught and experienced in that level, then I get those bookings.
Interesting. When I started, I was certified 2, 3, and 4, 5 before I came in. So my first day that I opened slots, I had like one of each. I was like,
Okay,
oh,
wow.
yeah, I
That
lucked
can be
out.
intimidating. I liked starting with level 1 only because I could be a pro at it. I
Right.
created resources, I made props bins. I mean, I just went all out because that's all I taught. And
Right.
then once I added level 2, it was a learning curve. It's different
Mhm.
than level 1, but adding level 3, 4, and 5, the pattern and flow is very similar in structure. So
Right.
once you get that down, like there's some nuances with different things and levels, but once you
Mhm.
get just the flow, you can pretty much add other levels and just the content gets more difficult. So
Right. And I noticed in your Etsy shop a lot is level 1 and 2.
I'm working. I'm working. So
Are you?
as
I was
I'm more
wondering.
experienced, yes, I'm building resources for older kids because I'm having more of them as I
Great.
go. So
I just ordered your Would You Rather cards, so I'm excited
hey,
about that. If
I've
you guys
got them.
haven't, she's got a video on it too. Oh, is that
I've
mine?
got it. Yes, it's here. Look how cute. It's coming to you. I'm shipping today.
Oh, I love
Let
it.
me give you a little preview. There's the little Y card.
Mm-hmm.
Explain your thinking. And I would rather because, and then they come with this cool ring, just like this.
Yay.
So I've got the bag and everything for you already coming
I'm
soon.
excited about that. Super excited.
Awesome.
Yay.
Thanks for your order.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for your code. Okay, so let's see. What about your favorite rewards and props? Are you like a prop queen? Are you a minimalist? Or
Great question. Actually, I'm dropping a YouTube video today. In that video is an organization about my classroom. If
okay.
you could, I'll move my camera a little so you can scroll my office. But dude, I am the prop queen. I've got A to Z letter stackables.
Uh-huh.
I've got on this side my commonly used rewards. I use popsicle sticks. I've got it all. So my classroom is a whole office. I have my
Mhm.
own room. I can close the door and my kids can't come and mess everything up. So it
Yeah.
is set up and organized just for me. So
Nice.
I'm really the greatest prop user I think that I know.
Right.
But I'm done collecting. So I reached a point where I got enough 2D and 3D things.
Hmm.
Now I'm just creating new resources that really enhance my teaching. So I
Right.
don't need more apples and oranges. I've got them. But I
Right.
really need more resources to meet the needs of my students and their teaching. So I'm making very specific professional tools in my
Mhm.
class now that I really use all the time. So
Good. I have quite a bit of props, but as a teacher, brick and mortar teacher, first grade, second grade, I was kindergarten teacher, so I have tons of stuff. I won't even show you my corner of my room because it's that stacked. So,
the trick to collect is that you should shop at kids consignment sales when they
hmm,
have discount day. Thrift stores are a great place. And then my sister gave me a collection of Beanie Babies with
right,
like little stuffed animals. That was a great way to get started. And
yeah.
then every time my kids would get a toy, I'd be like, oh, there's a drum and a flute. Man, that goes to my classroom next. So I collected from kids anywhere I looked and saw things. I
Yeah.
started collecting small little things. Let me show you one of my favorites. This is a popsicle stick maker that you
Hmm.
make popsicle sticks in the summer. I use popsicle stick props, and I think you ordered this with
I
your.
ordered two things. I don't
Okay.
remember.
I think
Just
it is maybe this. And I'm a big popsicle stick user. So here is my popsicle stick for telling the student to speak in a complete sentence.
hmm.
Here is the one for answering back a question. I am a popsicle stick popping teacher. So this is my great storage and a great idea. So yeah, those are in my YouTube video I'm popping down today about
Great.
organization. So yeah,
So check that out at the end. She'll let you know where her YouTube channel is and her Etsy shop too.
absolutely.
Unless you want to plug it now too.
I could tell you. So
Go ahead, and then we'll make
YouTube,
sure we'll get it again.
YouTube, I'm Amanda Panda Teacher. And then Etsy is same thing, Amanda Panda Teacher. So
Mm.
anywhere, if you basically Google search Amanda Panda Teacher, you'll see lots
Yes.
of things about me. So
Make sure you add the teacher at the end, or else you have a lot of different Amanda Pandas.
yes, there's some funny Amanda Pandas out there.
I was like,
they
oh,
they
not
got
it.
some woo woo channels, and I'm like, oh no. So
Yes,
yes,
Amanda Panda teacher.
teacher, absolutely. Yes, yes, look for that. So I always wear panda things in my videos.
Oh, cute.
I got panda dino back there.
Uh
So
huh.
yeah, all
I love
everywhere is
it.
Amanda Panda Teacher. So Instagram, Facebook, even my email address, amandapandateacher@gmail.com. Everything is Amanda
Perfect.
Panda Teacher.
Good.
So
What is a challenge that you have had to overcome with VIP Kid?
you know what? I would say it would be my start. Every new teacher, not every, but a lot of new teachers have a difficult time getting started. And
Okay.
and I really did too.
Hmm.
I have a master's degree in teaching.
Hmm.
I have 15 years of experience. I love kids, like genuinely adore children.
Right.
I'm animated and I've got props and I mean, I just got it going on. So when I started teaching, I thought, I'm going to get 100 bookings. Like, I'm going to open my slots and they're just going to pour on in. And
Right.
really, it didn't happen like that. I had to take workshops, which I highly
Mhm.
recommend. I
Definitely.
had to practice. I had to create things. I had to get my background set. I
Mhm.
really had to grow in my skill set before I really got the bookings I was looking for. I
Right.
I even considered changing my profile picture to a supermodel. Like really. Like seriously, I was gonna put like Claudia Schiffer, Amanda Panda teacher. Like
Clickbait.
uh, yeah, because I was like, "What's going on?
Yeah.
Why am I not getting any bookings?"
Hmm.
So truthfully, I have to tell you, I've been there. I know all the people
Yeah.
that are struggling, how hard it is. Really, it's a waiting game. It was a
Hmm.
patience game until I met the kids that clicked with me, that
Hmm.
saw something special in me, and then the special thing grew so much as I learned and improved my skills. So that was
Great.
the hardest part.
Yes. You need to have patience while you're waiting for those slots to fill.
Patience is so important.
Yes. So, what is your favorite teaching moment or a funny story of anything with teaching?
Um, there are hundreds of moments. I think I have moments every single day.
Right.
Um, I think my moments are all related to wonderful students. So
Okay.
let me tell you about a wonderful student. My student, I've taught her for 70 classes. She is very shy and
Mhm.
very reserved and would not speak an answer unless she absolutely knew she would say to me perfectly what she was going to say.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor thing. So
Yeah.
it took me a good 40 classes for her to feel comfortable
Mhm.
to be able to respond to me and to be able to make a few mistakes with her pronunciation. And so finally, we're now 70 classes in, and this girl is amazing.
Aw.
This morning, I taught her right before our live, and when I saw her this morning, I taught her to answer questions
Mhm.
for a very difficult higher level concept in like a greeting. I taught her, "Tell me about." Tell me about. So I asked her, "Tell me about school." And then
Right.
I taught her to reply in the sentence stem. So to go from barely speaking and feeling not comfortable to tell me about is like amazing.
Yay.
So
Yeah.
every moment I see her, I just smile because
Yeah.
I just know how much she's learned and grow. So as a teacher, it's those moments that give you the goosebumps where
Right.
you're just like, they've got it. Like
Uh-huh.
we're working, we're going together. This marathon we're running, we're reaching the a great point. We're
Right.
winning. So I adore her, and that
Yeah.
moment with teaching her, every class with her is wonderful
Yeah.
because she's such a hard worker and she's finally starting to feel comfortable.
Mhm.
So I'm really pleased.
Oh, good. Let's see. Okay. We asked about level. Oh, tell us about your Etsy shop. So, what kind of things do you have in there?
Great question. In Etsy, I craft professional tools for professional teachers.
Mhm.
So because I was a brick and mortar teacher before, I take that experience into the tools that I make for my Etsy shop. So in the shop, I make rewards, props. We
Mhm.
showed some of the popsicle sticks. I make resources that really up your professional look in the classroom.
Mhm.
I test everything out. So everything in the Etsy shop has been used in all of my classes. Let me show you my one big fave. It's this grammar whiteboard. So this I teach for conjugating verbs. It comes assembled to you, or you can make it yourself on a whiteboard. And
Mhm.
what I like about it is I use it for all my levels and lessons. I've used this for all my classes since I first started, and it is just a great tool and resource.
Yeah.
So, in there, I think you'll find professional tools for teachers that maybe didn't come up from a professional background,
Mhm.
but are looking for that experience tool that will help them be up their professional classroom tools.
Good. And lots of reward ideas. I saw lots of rewards in there.
Tons of rewards and
Mhm.
Velcro and magnets. So, like,
Yes.
depending on how you like them. When
Mhm.
I first started, I'm a Velcro fan. I
Mhm.
don't like dropping pieces and losing pieces, but I really do see the value in magnets because you can move things around and
Yeah.
manipulate a lot easier. So, I actually do both in my
I
classroom
did too.
now. So,
Me too.
some things are great for Velcro and some things are really great for magnets. So,
Mhm.
I do both in my class.
I have a magnet board right there. Can
Okay.
you see it?
Awesome. And
So
this
that's
here,
my magnets.
this is magnets here in my class right here.
Oh,
This,
great.
so it's actually, it
The
was from
shapes.
Aldi's. Yeah. And so these remove, they can remove. This is not for my Etsy shop, but a Target special.
Yeah.
So
I'll
certainly
start
I
it.
can change out and put rewards on here too. So, oh, of
Great.
course they all fall down.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
It happens every live. Somebody's something in the background falls, whether it's
Yeah.
mom. Paula lost a dino once. And
There it goes.
okay, let's see. Um,
Oh, I have to tell you about my worst fall ever. So I use magnetic a board, a cookie sheet for Find a Star.
mhm.
And so it covers the little pictures and images. And right when I was about to pull it up to like reveal another one, all the pieces fell on the ground and I forgot which one she had picked already. It was
Yeah.
like the epic reward fail. I was like, okay, find a star. I don't know. And then I just put it aside and we didn't use it anymore.
Janie said, I love your shop, Amanda.
Ah, thank you.
Good. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. She shared the link around. Um, Jessica, I am buying now. Love it. Can't
Oh,
wait.
let me give you a coupon code for buying.
Oh, yep.
YouTube 10.
YouTube 10.
YouTube 10 or more Panda 10. That one works too. That's the one you used.
That's
So,
amazing. So there you go, guys. If you go to Amanda Panda's Etsy shop, Amanda Panda Teacher, use those codes. Yes, Kelly, I was thinking the same thing. She said you have great TPR.
oh, thank you. Yes, I do.
Hello,
Lots of
Laura.
practice.
You use that with every Jessica said she uses that with every class too. I think she's talking about the whiteboard.
Oh, yes. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Teacher Kim, she said, glad to know I'm not the only one with a master's years experience and low bookings to start. Yeah.
That's totally true. It really is time. It's all about meeting students that connect with you
Mhm.
and those 5 Apple feedbacks. I have a little computer background. So the way computer algorithms work
Mhm.
is as a parent searches and they look for teachers, they say, I want a 5 Apple teacher. I want a teacher that teaches this level. I
Right.
want this time slot. And so the computer engine of VIPKid goes blah, 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 and all the 5 Apple classes go to the top.
Mhm.
That's why you teach the same class over and over again
Yeah.
because you're more likely to be booked for a 5 Apple class. Those
Okay.
5 Apples are so important, so important.
Yeah.
And that's how you build your business. The more 5 Apples you have, the more you get bumped in the search to fill that slot again. So it's like a rolling ball. It starts small and then grows bigger as you grow your business.
So do you mention feedback in your feedback? Do you mention getting Apple feedback in your um, feedback to parents?
Good question. So that's a little risky if you're
I
a brand
sprung
new
that one on her.
teacher. No, no, that's okay. It's a little bit risky if you're a
Right.
brand new teacher.
Right.
So my 2 4 Apple, actually I have 3 4 Apples. 3 4 Apples were from Voice of VIPKid classes. The parent, I said, I work hard to make each class special. I would love to hear from you in class feedback. I put those in voice classes. The kid did not like to sing. So
Ugh,
the parent gave me 4 Apples because the kid did not like to sing. And I said, give me feedback. So
right.
it's a little bit of a fine line to walk.
Hmm.
Right now, I don't have to ask parents for it because I
Okay.
have so many regulars, they automatically just do it for me. I have one mom, I taught her child every single class of level 2. She
Hmm.
gave me a 5 Apple feedback for every class of level
Oh,
2 from beginning to
nice.
end. Praise Jesus. So for new teachers, I think that you do need to get them and you do need to ask in a kind way, but
Hmm.
I just remember the class context. So if it was a class I felt very confident about and I
Hmm.
thought that this would be a good one to ask and it's a new parent, I would just let them know. I would say, thank you for your class feedback. I work hard to make each class special. I enjoy hearing from parents. Very simple in just 3 sentences.
Right.
That's all. And that's all I say. So when I was a few months in, I would cycle asking for feedback. So the
Hmm.
first week and the third week of the month were my ask for feedback in my feedback question in the month.
Right.
So I would cycle through. So I wouldn't say it in every single feedback, but during
Yeah.
that week, every kid got my little blurb message. And
Yeah.
during the third week of the month, every kid got my blurb message to build my 5 Apple feedbacks.
Right. Very good. Thank you. Uh, Teacher Kelly said, no wonder I keep getting level fours in the same unit. And Teacher Kim, I wish my regulars left me 5 Apples. I hear you. I have one that I've taught 60 something classes and only gives me 5 Apples when I ask for it.
Let me show you a trick. Ask for the 5 Apple feedbacks in the unit assessment because the parents read that one. All the
Oh,
other classes in between, they
mhm.
may not read, but the unit assessment, they will read. So that
Ah,
is the
good
most
thinking.
important one to ask for 5 Apple feedback.
So, oh, I like that tip. Good, good. Okay, guys, we're almost to the fire round. If you have questions, please put them in all caps for us. Good morning, Kristen. Thanks for coming. Put them questions in all caps for us, and we'll get there in just a few more minutes. Okay. So, what made you want to open your Etsy shop?
Great question.
I
So
try.
our family is well, all our plans are changed currently because of the
Right.
situation with the virus, but our family is moving to change our lifestyle and
Mhm.
become RV traveling across America family.
Nice.
So I was looking for a side business that I could do that can travel anywhere that I go. And so I started the Etsy shop in July, and we've been planning this year to launch in June 2020. We're not going. But we have
Yeah.
an RV, we have a truck, and we had plans to rent out our house and sell our cars
Hmm.
and put all our things in storage and travel the USA for a year. So the good thing about Etsy is I can craft in an RV. I can print
Right.
and laminate and cut and ship all across the country. That's why my whole shop is free shipping, because I'm building towards being able to ship from anywhere all
Okay.
across the USA. So we are still going to go and be traveling RV family.
Uh-huh.
We're just delayed because it's very unknown about the health in our country.
Yeah.
We won't have full coverage health insurance. So just for right now, we don't
Hmm.
have plans to go. Maybe delayed to the fall, maybe we'll wait a whole year. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was the plan, is to supplement VIP kid classes, add in another element to
Hmm.
help finance our family. And then the other thing, I was the president of our school's PTSA for
Uh-huh.
3 years, and I retired. So I gave up a full-time job being the president of the PTSA for 3 years and
Uh-huh.
took on another job being an Etsy seller.
Right.
So I traded something that didn't make any money to
Hmm.
making some money for our family.
Okay, good. Very good. I have the same idea about the RV.
Ah,
There's just one for sale down the road, and I was like, oh, not a good time to buy it. But
it's not a
yeah.
good time to plan to go or to buy, like, everything's so unknown. So
Uh-huh.
we have everything set in place, but we're just delaying. So our
Good.
health of our family is very important.
Of
My
course.
husband still has a full-time job with health insurance.
Good.
So he kept his job over this season that we're in. He's working from home, so we're very thankful.
Oh, good.
But it's just not the right time to go travel around the USA and
Right.
germs and viruses and things.
Right. I understand. So are you tech savvy? And what tech do you use in your classroom?
Great question. I am tech savvy. I was a technology
Right.
teacher for 2 years. I use Manicam, but I am not a digital rewards and slides Google Slider. I'm not.
Hmm.
I'm a Manicammer because it improves the quality of my image, and the coloration. And then I'm also a stand and sit teacher.
Yeah.
So I use Manicam to zoom in a little bit when I'm standing and then zoom out a little bit when I'm sitting. I
Okay.
can use that plus and minus. It's really easy to use. And
Okay.
then I use Manicam because on the bottom of my screen, I can put a little word and the vocabulary on like a thirds on the bottom of the screen. So I use that for in class teaching certain words instead of the
Oh,
chat
okay.
box.
Oh,
So
okay.
so I have Manicam, but I am such a heavy prop using teacher. I
Yeah.
find the power in my teaching is when, like, Meg and Mike can fly in the plane. Like, I don't know that I can do that on Google Slides. So I really play with the camera. It's all about the things I have them use in the class.
Mhm.
I can't transfer away from that, and my hands can only do so many things. So,
Right?
like, I can't click on slides. I can't. So,
Mhm.
and then lighting, I have track lighting. So all across the ceiling are 3 lights pointing to the background. I use one of these big ring lights that come
Right.
just for my face, and I have one overhead light. And then I just upgraded. I have these are wireless.
Oh, good.
Headphones, oh my gosh, I love them because, like, look, I can turn whoop whoop and I could dance and I'm all over. So the wireless are wonderful. These are
I-
Corsair Void Elite wireless headphones. After 3,000 classes, this was my present.
oh, nice. Nice. I have wireless ones too, but
I
I haven't switched to them. I'm not so comfortable with them yet, so
I
I need to get
really
used to
like
them.
them. I really like
Yeah.
them.
Good. So I know you're a YouTuber, and how long does it take for you to video and to edit?
I video on the weekend.
Okay.
I send my husband out of the house with the kids to the desert, and they go take a walk or shoot archery.
Oh,
And
good.
so I video about 2 videos on the weekend, and
Hmm.
then I, work on them. I just did the video on classroom organization that's coming to YouTube. It's hitting today.
Okay.
That one I filmed in one take. So the whole lesson was all, or the whole video was all one take. When
Hmm.
I prepare and have a plan just to do it all in one take, I feel like the editing takes me so much less time.
Oh, yeah.
So for a YouTube video that type, it was a
Hmm.
6-minute video. Because I had just filmed and prepared it all in one take, I just spliced in a few pictures. It was like a 40-minute edit for a YouTube video.
Good.
So
Very good. And you've already told me, but can you tell them what you use to edit your
I
videos?
use Filmora 9.
Mm,
I didn't do any video editing in my
mhm.
past job as a classroom teacher, so being a YouTuber is brand new to me.
Yes.
Filmora is user friendly
Oh, good.
and really easy to use. I watched one video of like a teacher teaching how to use it, and then I was
Mhm.
just go. So it's
Good.
easy to play and move things around. There's certain things I don't understand how to use yet, and I'm
Mhm.
certainly learning. There's a lot of features, but I really
Okay.
like it. It was like a $65 investment,
Mhm.
something I'm using all the time. So
Good. Cindy Bennett, is that the same one you were using? I think she used Filmora. Maybe she had the free version. I'm not sure yet. So let's see. Okay. Two more questions. Oh, one more question and then the chat. No. That was your last question before the fire round. Let's check the chat and see what we have going on here. Let's see. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I hope I didn't miss anything up here. Teacher Kim, she's had a student, she taught over 100 classes and they have never given feedback. Another for 48 classes and 0 apples. Hmm. Um, Thank you so much for the tips. Amanda, what is your Etsy shop link?
so Etsy shop link. I think
Yeah,
Evelyn
do
put it in the chat. Is it in the chat?
oh, I don't know. She copied my link for me.
If you just go to Etsy and you type in Amanda Panda Teacher, then
Mm-hmm.
coming up will be items from my shop, and mine's Amanda Panda Teacher shop.
Great.
So
Good. That was from Kristen. Kelly, sometimes they don't give 5 apples when their child doesn't get a perfect score. True.
that is true.
Yeah.
But you know what? Truthfully, oh, people are going not going to like this. I I am I am a believer in that teaching our online classes is a marathon. So
Hmm.
it is something that will take us a long time to do. If in that snapshot of the unit assessment with me, with
Hmm.
a little assistance and with prompting using my teacher tools and resources, if my kids can get it, I give them the highest score.
Hmm.
So for truthfully, my regulars, all of their unit assessments, unless they totally don't understand, maybe one question they'll have a lower point. My regulars are getting all perfect scores because I believe in that moment for that activity we did, they
Right.
are perfect students. They're doing a perfect job on that assessment. So it helps me to remember over the long term that I'm really thinking about my students' work in that moment. Not that
Mm.
I'm a lenient grader, but I remember that this is a supplemental. I want to encourage them. I want to celebrate them. And so really if they're with me in class, I support them and we score the highest scores.
Okay. I don't know. I I can see that. I'm pretty lenient. Like if it says with teacher help, anything like that, then of course, but today I did have one get -1 point. Now I never the only time anyone has ever gotten a rough score from me is if they just didn't care and wouldn't participate. And I had that happen and asked my friends that are in this chat now. I'm like, ooh. So
If really they didn't do any work and no
right,
output, then of course I would score lower. And
right.
really, for something my student did not understand, like if they cannot identify the forbidden city, like, and they just don't get it, then of course I would mark that a little lower score. But in
Right.
general, everything my kids do is amazing because
Hmm.
it's a marathon. I'm running a long race with them and I want them to keep going. So I think that I feel that way too about teachers that go into Facebook or social media and they write things where they're saying my student's struggling, they're really doing a hard time, like this is
Hmm.
difficult for them. Remember, it's a marathon. It is a
Right.
long race. It is not a sprint. So
Hmm.
that 25-minute class that you see them, their career in learning English is over a long period of time.
Right. Good. So, Cindy Bennett, I always say, don't forget to leave your 5 apple feedback. And I add, you can leave 5 apples for every lesson. Sometimes they go back and leave apples for past classes.
Ah, good idea.
Hey, Laura, a gap year would be amazing. So, on your RV trip,
Yes, yes. It
how
will be
fun.
amazing.
Meredith said, how fun, Amanda. Cindy, I love that, Amanda. I would love to do that. Um, Teacher Mindy wants to know, what laminator do you recommend for home use?
I have a laminator from Sam's Club. My laminator's name is Big Bertha because it is a industrial laminator. I can
Okay.
peek around at the brand name. Right now, Sam's Club has a different version of laminator.
Mhm.
I think it's Bosch Tish or something. That's the brand that they currently have. I
Right.
have a brand from a few years ago, and it is a workhorse. It
Yeah.
never dies. It keeps going. I would say the $20 or $30 laminators are going to die after some time. Like
Yeah.
anything that is a cheaper, not as expensive version is not going to last as long. Let me peek
Mhm.
around the corner. I'll tell you the
Sure.
name of my laminator.
Sure. I have a decent one, a Scotch, but I will probably shouldn't say it here, but I will. The Amazon basic one, everything kept getting stuck. Even the first night we tried to use it, my husband and I were laminating and things kept getting stuck. So I would have to say that was not my favorite, but
Mine is Royal Sovereign and it's APL33OU.
okay.
Royal Sovereign, that's the brand name. So I don't know where you can buy that because it was a Sam's Club purchase a couple years ago,
Hmm.
and I just hold on to it, and it just goes and goes and goes, and no
Right.
jamming. I have to pay attention because sometimes things go around the roller, but
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with it. It just is a workhorse, and I laminate in the month. Last month I printed 900 copies.
Okay.
So, so,
Yeah.
um, so I laminate a lot of things. I probably
Uh-huh.
laminate 500 sheets a month. So,
Yeah. Using teachers pay teachers, I've laminated a lot for
yeah.
my kindergarten classroom. Can you hear all the airplanes?
I hear. Do you live by the airport?
No, I live near a base.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
I live in the desert and we're north of Los Angeles, about
Hmm.
70 miles. So we have Edwards Air Force Base where
Yeah.
the space shuttle used to land
Hmm.
in our neighborhood. We used to hear sonic booms, but
Yeah.
I don't really hear airplanes flying
We heard
over.
those a lot on our last base.
Oh,
Okay, let's see. Um, have you considered selling kits or patterns for any of your crafting items yet?
I do have digital downloads. So I am complementing the things that I create and craft by digital download. So, for example, this one, you can purchase this in digital download. It's on Teachers Pay Teachers and Etsy. I think
Okay.
it's on sale like $1.49 right now or something. So I know teachers want to make their own. This is a wonderful resource. So I don't need
Hmm.
to craft and send you a whiteboard. You can
Right.
make it on your own and add your own whiteboard to it. So this set is already created. The only thing, a lot of people like this, these are the newbie tools. These are brand new. So I haven't made a digital download of this one, but this would
Oh,
be a good resource to have.
that's what I got. The new for new teacher set. I'm going
Yes.
to gift that to my new friend that just signed up.
I am
That's the
working
other thing I
on
got.
I am working on a digital download so you could craft your own instead of me crafting. But yes, many items I create, I try to make digital download too, so you can do it at home.
My friends in the chat know I don't craft.
Oh,
They will. They are awesome at crafting.
I love popsicle sticks.
Oh my goodness. I have tons of popsicle sticks. Okay, let's see. Laura said, I love my wireless headphones, game changer. Cindy Bennett, it's good to know awesome people don't do digital. It seems so far from home, so far from me, and I have tried. How much were your headphones?
These were $75, and
Okay.
I used my tokens in VIPKid for a $20 Amazon card.
Oh yeah.
So I got a little gift from VIPKid and a little gift for myself.
Can you tell me the name of them again, and I'll
Actually,
link
you know
them,
what? I have the
please.
box right below. Let me lower my laptop for a second. So I use the box to raise up. Here it is. That is Corsair RGB. Let's see over here. There's the words. Can you read? RGB
RGB Elite.
Elite Wireless. They're from Amazon. And
Okay.
what's great about them is they have this mic. If I lift up here, it beeps in my ear and it tells me when I'm
Oh
muted.
wow. Oh,
So
that's funny.
I used to have headphones that had on the wire a mute.
Yeah.
And often I would start class and I'd be like, "Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you." Well, duh, dumb teacher's belly hit the little button. So this one doesn't happen. It's wonderful. I love these wireless headphones and I have
Good.
a big head. So there's no pinching and I wear glasses. So the
Oh
glasses,
yeah.
they fit and no, I can wear these for 5 hours, 6 hours, no
Hmm.
headaches. It's wonderful.
Great.
Yeah, I
Good,
can't
good,
say enough
good.
good things about them.
Good.
What an
Um,
upgrade. Oh, one more thing to say about them. The
yes.
sound quality is amazing, amazing. So I can hear my students so much clearer. Even my kid with the lowest sound happens to be my little shy girl I talked about
Hmm.
earlier. I have her on medium volume when before I would turn up my headset all the way and I still could barely hear her.
Wow.
So the sound quality is wonderful. And there is an app so you can adjust the levels of the sound. I've never done that, but you can. So
Right.
I love them. If I spent money, I should have got these a year before I did
Right.
because they're so much better than the ones I had. I
Good.
replaced my old ones because my cat ate the cord.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Oh, I was like, cat, don't bite the wires. But now there's no wires, so it's wonderful.
Good, good. Cindy said she used to use Filmora and she paid for it. My problem was my computer didn't have high specs.
Okay, yes. So I have a gaming computer. Mine is an Asus super fast gaming computer.
Uh-huh.
It is like a work powered beast. It handles everything in the classroom amazingly. The video feeds, I don't have any
Hmm.
problems. So, yes, if you're thinking of doing YouTube, you want to consider the processing speed of your computer too.
Yeah.
This was my husband's kind of purchase. It was like $1,000 computer. It's wonderful. I love it for teaching, and
Mhm.
I don't have any IT issues. It's super powerful. I
Right.
love it. No problems.
Very good. Cindy said she just learned to keep the video simple.
Yes, yes.
Um, Kim said, yes, totally agree, Amanda. I usually give all points for the UAs. Evelyn said, I have learned so much from this video. Great. Let's see. Cindy, I usually give all points unless the kid didn't do the project. And today the kid didn't have time to do the project at the end of the class. Yeah, sometimes I try to let them do the project at the end if we have extra time, if they didn't do it.
So what I do is flip to the last slide and
Hmm.
I do the project right then. And
Right.
if I know the student is not good with the mouse, I will just quickly sketch and then I will get them to say something in English related to the project and then bada bing, full
Done.
points. So I have a lot of students that do complete projects because they're my regulars. I feel like
Hmm.
there's a relationship I've built with them, and the expectation is there that teacher Amanda wants to see my project. And man, when I see projects, yes, a beautiful project. And I give them all 5 stars at one time, like in rapid. I
Yeah.
never do that, but for projects, I do. So they come to me with amazing, beautiful projects,
Good.
usually. So
Yeah. Let's see. Teacher Mindy, oh wow, interesting about the unit assessments and the perfect scores. I didn't realize how much parents expected that.
The
Oh,
kids actually get certificates. I don't know if you know, but
no,
the
I didn't.
parents, I've seen a picture in a parent's home, and they can print all the unit assessments in pictures, and
Oh,
it's a celebration to celebrate their child. And so I saw a girl who had all perfect unit assessments, and her mom printed
oh,
all the certificates out. Also, VIPKid sends them a gift, like a medal, if they
mhm.
score very high from unit assessments too. So I don't think a lot of people know about that, but that's another thing. So
Yeah.
I really, unless they totally bomb, maybe they'll miss one question or two because they just didn't understand.
Hmm.
But really generally every kid is like rocking it, because remember, they're learning English or they're
Oh
learning a
yeah.
language they don't even know. So
Right.
as well as Chinese, the most difficult language of all to learn. So, like, two of the most difficult languages ever,
Yeah.
they are learning. So they are rock stars to me. Every kid gets high scores.
Great. Hey, online teacher dude. Nice to see you, Tim. Oh, what is the model of that headset, Amanda? It was the Void
Corsair,
Void RGB Elite Wireless.
Corsair is the.
Corsair, Corsair.
I'll jump in your live later and put some links for that too
Okay, that's what I was gonna say too.
from
Do you,
Amazon.
do you have an Amazon? Are you an affiliate with Amazon?
I am not an affiliate with
Okay, then I'll
Amazon.
put mine. Then
Okay.
I'll put mine.
Okay. Yeah, so find it and link it. It's like a 75, 85. There's different versions of the same
Well,
headset. So you can get many different versions.
but actually, have you guys seen the amount of people that are teaching from home right now and had to order headsets and webcams? They are outrageous. My
Oh.
webcam that was under like $40, $30, I don't even remember, is 120 right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's a little bit crazy. So we'll have to
Oh.
check it out and see if it's still like that. But two last week or the week before, it was crazy.
Also, Amazon is delayed shipping for
Yeah.
things that are not priority items, like
Mhm.
necessities. So truthfully, for my Etsy shop, I ordered like triple of what I normally would before all of this came, because I know about kids in China. I knew that the virus was coming, so my husband went and bought toilet paper before all the toilet paper was gone.
Mhm.
So we had everything ready, and I have tons of resources for my shop in advance because I knew it was coming. So again, Amazon
Right.
is delayed in shipping if you're going to order.
Um, Tim, she had held up the box earlier in the video. It was Corsair, Corsair. Then it was Void RGB Elite Wireless.
And I'm going to make a YouTube video with these showing the old and the new, because I think it's just something a lot of teachers don't realize. Just the
Yeah.
value in your money spent. If I was going to spend money in my classroom, I should have got these a year and a half
Yeah.
before I did, because they are such a difference. It is like night and day to have wireless,
Mhm.
and the sound is amazing.
Good. Yeah, Evelyn gives them little trophies for their projects
Oh,
when they show
awesome.
up. Yeah. Great job, Amanda. Let's see, Teacher Mindy. Wow, all of this info is so good to know. UA certificates and medals given. Teacher Kim, I found her headset and it was still priced about the same. Perfect.
Oh,
Good.
good.
All right. Well, that is.
Paste a link in the chat.
I know I don't have time to. Oh, you're saying for her. I thought you meant
Oh,
my
yes, you
Amazon
could.
link. Yeah.
Oh, but you could too.
Yes, go ahead. Post the link. Okay, so that is all I have except for the last 3 questions. The famous 3 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What do you feel is good qualities, are good qualities of a teacher? Are qualities of a good teacher? Wow, that did not come out right.
I think that good teachers have to generally love kids. So
Mhm.
if you are just an everyday person with a bachelor's degree coming onto the platform, you don't really have a genuine care for kids or
Mhm.
know how to relate to kids. My students say about me, if I ask them what is the most important thing about me, they think I'm funny.
Yeah.
And truthfully, I understand kids because kids wanna come and meet with someone who loves them and
Mhm.
is hilarious, and really I am, because they are just so fun to be with. So, that general mutual love and affection for kids is something
Yeah.
you absolutely have to have. There is no teacher that can go on and be a VIPKid online teacher and just not relate to kids. It's about that connection with them.
Mhm.
I think number 2, I think you need to be professional. So I wear every single class these glasses and these lips. I wear shirts with scarves. My classroom background is always like this. I
Mhm.
have a professional classroom. Like this is my full-time job. Like I'm a professional VIP kid teacher and Etsy crafter. Like
Mhm.
I am here to give the best service to my parents that I possibly can. So number 2, always be professional. I always am on time. I have only no showed 2 times in 2 years of teaching. But never, oh gosh, but I really make it a point that I am there to make the classes amazing for my students. I am a professional teacher. I use professional tools. I am there to be with the kid and to have them enjoy their class. Really love for kids and being professional. Those are the most 2 for me.
Great. Um, where do you see yourself, VIP Kid, YouTube, Etsy, in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'm probably going to be a classroom brick and mortar teacher again. Unfortunately, my retirement is not vested because I didn't
Oh.
do enough years. So,
Mhm.
whatever way that looks like, whether I'm a technology teacher or a distance teacher or a regular classroom brick and mortar teacher, I don't know what I'm going to be. Something will be a little
Mhm.
different in 5 years. I love VIP Kids, so I'd love to say I'd still be with my students.
Mhm.
I have the most wonderful students ever, and I would be so sad to think of not being with them in 5 years. And then I will be the top seller on Etsy and Amazon Handmade. VIP
Wow.
Amanda Panda Teacher Shop will be rocking in 5 years.
What's Amazon Handmade?
I didn't say I haven't got on. I am approved to be a seller on Amazon Handmade. So Amazon Handmade is one of the elements of Amazon where you
Uh-huh.
can, as a home
Like
crafter,
craft?
sell crafts and homemade things. So I applied and I got accepted. So I've got to work on my application and get my listings up there to be an Amazon Handmade seller. So I'm excited for that.
Good. So what crafts do you do?
Crafts, I do all my resources for my Etsy shop. So,
Mhm. Okay, so that's gonna be on your handmade.
yes, so that's my
Good.
handmade. So it will be Amanda Panda Teacher on Etsy selling Amazon Handmade. So there'll be popsicle stick props, rewards, new teacher kits, the whiteboards, all of the top sellers from Etsy will
Mhm.
go up to Amazon Handmade.
Oh,
So then
okay,
when
I
you
understand.
search Amazon, you can see resources from Amanda Panda Teacher Shop. So that's brand new,
Great.
not officially out there, but gonna be coming soon. So I'm working on that.
Good. Yay. So what is your favorite teaching or business resource?
So let me tell you what my favorite teaching or business resources are.
Okay.
I love Facebook groups. So I'm
Uh-huh.
just going to name out some Facebook groups that I think you should join that are really helpful.
Okay, and
I
then can I name some for you?
Yeah, yeah, of course. So
Put them
I
in,
love
Evelyn.
VIP Kid Level 1 Prep and Tips. So
Mhm.
that is from Teacher
Got it.
Morgan. I'm
Yes.
one of the moderators and I love that group. It is super
Great.
wonderful and one of my great resources for level 1. If
Yes.
I was a level 1 teachers go to VIP Kid Level 1 Preps and Tips.
Yes, it's great.
Yes, and I'm a moderator for VIP Kid Props and Rewards group. That's my third one on the list here. That group is a wonderful group with resources. We
Mhm.
have a searchable database of over 1,000 printables that are for free. I
Yeah.
create so many things and post and share into that group. I'm the blogger for VIP Kid Props and Rewards group. So I really love that group. I think it's a real
Good.
powerful place to find free stuff. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
to shop my Etsy. You get to get the Panda Teacher for free on VIP Kid Props and Rewards.
There you go. Good.
I like VIP Kid New Teacher Island. That's
Yeah.
Teacher Lauren's group. And in that group, I think teachers can get general questions answered that they're
Mm-hmm.
looking for. So it's a great resource for them. And then two more, I like VIP Kid Teachers Tips and Tricks. Teacher Missy. Do you know
Oh,
Teacher Missy?
yeah, Missy Costello, Miss.
Missy Costella is an amazing YouTuber. She has fabulous videos
Mm-hmm.
I learned from. She's a
Yeah.
speech teacher, so when she taught me how to say the sounds. I mean, I really grew so much from watching.
Good, good.
Okay, two more. VIP Teachers Los Angeles. That's my group in LA. It's California, Los Angeles, and Kern County. And then, of course, we have VIP Kid YouTubers group. Teacher
Yay!
Evelyn's on here.
Yes. Good, good.
So those are all
And
my resources.
great. That's one I was going to mention. And Cindy Bennett has the iPad users group.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
You did or you didn't?
I didn't. I'm not an
Oh,
iPad person, so
if
that's
you
awesome.
ever use your iPad as a backup, or if you're taking it on travel with as a backup, that group is amazing because she talks about, which downloads. She reminds you to download the newest updates and how to find things. And it's great. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And mine is Collaboration Station,
Oh,
VIP Kid Collaboration Station,
I think I'm
and
in.
unofficial,
Awesome.
unofficial Facebook group. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there since you were naming Facebook groups. That was great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, I think actually I'm going to make a little doc, a shared doc, and put
Mhm.
it on my blog that has all the Facebook groups because
Oh,
new
that's
teachers
wonderful.
need a place to go to. Like, where should newbies answer questions?
Yeah.
Where are veterans hanging out? Where are iPad people? Where are Manicam
Mhm.
people? Like, we need all those resources, but there's no central place to
Yeah,
find all of that. So I'm going to make a Google Sheet
I
with
would
all the
love
links
it.
and then I'll share.
Good. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have another question for you. Oh, I see it. Hang on one second. Hey, Candy. Okay, that's to Candy. Is the level one also for the new level one? I am getting the new level one every 2 days or so.
So, level 1 resources?
That Facebook group, I think.
Oh, yes. Yes, that Facebook group is the new level 1. They're adding more resources that
Hmm.
is that too. So it's both. So it's both. So
Good.
it's the new IMC level 1. IMC. It's both.
Let's see. Candy. I think I missed something from Candy. I'm sorry if I missed anything, guys. Let's see. There's no doubt how much you love your students.
Oh,
How do you do a search for something specific on the Props and Rewards Facebook group?
great.
There's a search bar, I think.
Yes, actually, so in the group, we have a searchable database. It's a Google spreadsheet for VIP Kid Props and Rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you go to the link. It is bit.ly and then a /
bit.
organize files.
Once you're in there, or you can search it from here.
And then once you're in there, then you hit on your keyboard Control F and that a little box will come up and you can search that whole database. There's over 1,300 resources.
Okay, let me know if I got it right, guys. bit.ly / organized files.
And the words organized files are all together, no space. Yep, that's
Okay.
it. So
Cool.
in there, then once you search, you'll find like a resource for teaching neighborhood. When you
Mhm.
click on the link, it will take you to the Facebook group, and then there is the file that you can print. You have to be a member of the group to
Mhm.
see the resources from VIP Kid Props and Rewards.
Great. Good, good. Good question, Mindy. Jessica said, I would love to be in your classroom.
Oh, thank you.
She loves that group. That would be great. I don't use social media like Facebook, but so grateful resources are on YouTube. Yes. Agreed. And Candy wants to know if you use WeChat.
I do. I'm connected in WeChat with about 10 families. So I use WeChat for keeping the connection with families when I'm not in the classroom. For example, I just had surgery on my hand. There's my little surgery.
Oh yeah.
I had carpal tunnel surgery. So
Hmm.
I made a little graphic of a little hand and a hospital, and I sent a WeChat message to each of my regulars in WeChat, letting them know from this date to this date I will have no classes.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's about letting them know of vacations and holidays. And then often the parents will pop me little questions like, did my student say library correct? And so I can say back to the mom and answer library. I don't have long conversations with them. It's
Yeah.
mostly holiday greetings and just little tiny classroom connections. I
Right.
love WeChat. I think it's a great way to keep connected with the regulars that love you,
Mhm.
and I love my students.
Yes. I've been on there. I've done just a little bit, and lately I've had two ask me if I need masks.
Oh,
I know. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that is all I have. That's all I see in the chat. This was an amazing interview. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Wow, and so many resources. My brain is like, okay, where do I go check out first?
Yes, let me pop you all my resources just for me. Amanda
Oh,
Panda Teacher.
yes.
There I am on Facebook, Instagram. I blog and YouTube and Gmail. So there's lots of ways to contact me. You can
Great.
also direct message me through Instagram and Facebook. I write back and help anybody. So if you
Great.
have a specific question, I'm your helper. You don't have to pay me $100 referral fee. I'll help anybody who needs help.
Oh, great. All right, everybody. I'm gonna try my little outro. If Kristen's still here, she's been helping me end these. So
Okay, I'm going to give you one quick freebie. This is
okay.
from my Etsy shop. Every order gets a freebie. So
Oh,
you're coming to your house, a little toilet, and it teaches the student to say the words, please wait, teacher. I need to go to the bathroom, or our students know WC. So
uh-huh.
it's both on here. So I'm sending this with your package from my
Yay!
Etsy shop. Every Etsy order gets a freebie. This is April's freebie, a toilet.
Great. That's hilarious. Danny, we need that to say, like, please don't do that again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I teach regulars, so when they're small, I teach them this so that
Uh-huh.
when I'm with them many classes later, they say,
They know.
"Please wait, teacher. I need to go WC." And that's what they'll say, and they'll be like, "Bye," and go. And then I know
Yeah,
exactly what it is.
that's
So,
perfect. I love it. Thank you.
my
So much
pleasure. Your
fun.
order ships today.
Yeah. Oh, yay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to my channel so you know when I go live again. And I think that's it. Okay, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you, Amanda Panda Teacher. Bye.
Bye-bye.